Are you considering moving to the Monterey area? In this video, I'm going to give you a broad understanding of a few of the small cities along our peninsula so you can decide which area is best for you and your family. I'm going to tell you what questions to ask so you don't buy a home in the wrong area and so that you'll soon be enjoying the serene coastline here on the Monterey Peninsula. Make sure you stick around to the end for an area that is great and sometimes missed. Now, when moving to the Monterey area, I would suggest making a list of your wants and rating them in order of importance. When making that list, think about what your needs are, what your wants are, what's most important to you. What is your price range? This may help narrow it down to a few areas. Do you want to live within walking distance to downtown? Do you want to be close to the beaches? Is having stellar schools a must? Is it important to you that you can walk your kids to school or that they can walk on their own? How important is the weather to you? Do you hate fog or hate the heat? Does tourist traffic bother you? Do you want to be immersed in nature? Now that I've got you thinking, let's move into a broad overview of the different areas. We will start with areas north of Monterey. First up is Marina. The area just off of Imgen is full of new construction homes. It used to be a former military base, which is currently being developed and has new shopping and restaurants. California State University Monterey Bay is located here, along with the military commissary. This is very much an area that is still developing, and I consider it to be an up-and-coming area. The East Garrison neighborhood of Marina has newer builds and is a bit of a drive from most of Marina and the beaches. This area has smaller lots but some beautiful newer homes. The older part of Marina tends to have better prices and is great for a first-time home buyer or fixer-upper. You'd be fairly close to the beach for most areas in Marina, except East Garrison would be a bit of a drive. You are also about a 20-minute drive from all of the Monterey Peninsula. The weather in Marina in general is known for being quite foggy. Seaside, the Seaside Highlands community is newer and a very well-kept community. The homes that come on the market here tend to go fast, and some buyers wait for homes to come on the market here. There is also a new subdivision in Seaside. Feel free to reach out if you have questions about that. Rey Oaks is a lovely little community. You can find reasonably priced homes here. My understanding is Rey Oaks may allow short-term rentals, which can be a hard thing to come by on the peninsula, but I would confirm with the city to be sure. Old Monterey. There are a lot of condo developments in this area, and it is definitely a bit older, but you can walk to various shopping and you're minutes away from all the action of the Monterey Peninsula. The fairgrounds and bowling alley are also located here. The majority of Pacific Grove is walking distance to the water and surrounded by pristine, gorgeous coastline. There's tons of nature to enjoy, beautiful walking and jogging paths, various beaches for the kids to explore, hermit crabs, sea anemones, seals, sea otters, dolphins, if you get on a boat, whales. There's not much traffic. The downside is the weather can be quite foggy. Though filming this in 2022, the last couple years here, it has definitely been more sunny than usual. Pacific Grove also has amazing sunrises over iconic Lovers Point and sunsets over Asilomar Beach. The prices tend to be higher because of the natural beauty in this coastal city. And I would definitely check out greatschools.net to check out the school ratings. Pebble Beach does have its share of very high-end homes, those known to line 17-mile drive. As a side note, I definitely recommend taking that drive a time or two. It's gorgeous and it's just fun to do. There's an entrance fee, but it's definitely worth it. There are some homes in the more affordable range here that can sometimes offer more square footage than Pacific Grove. An interesting fact about Pebble Beach is it could fall under various school districts, so definitely something to be aware of. Carmel by the Sea is your adorable little storybook town with amazing architecture and breathtaking beauty. My favorite beach is Carmel Beach, as it's so grand and takes my breath away every time. The prices do tend to be higher than most areas along the peninsula, and once you visit, you'll understand why. Carmel Valley. A lot of families that prefer more sunshine or bigger lots will move out to the valley and then drive to the beach when they can. Depending on how far in the valley they go, they could be from 25 to an hour out to the beach. You will definitely have to drive your kids to middle school and high school, likely elementary as well. Lastly, the neighborhood or area I promised at the beginning of the video you might check out is New Monterey. There's just a street that separates New Monterey and Pacific Grove, but you will likely get the lower prices than Pacific Grove. It's definitely something to consider. I hope this gives you a very broad understanding of some of the cities along the Monterey Peninsula. Look out for my next videos where I go more into detail about each area. Be sure to watch these videos so you don't end up in the wrong city and can soon settle in and enjoy life on the Monterey Peninsula. If you have any questions at all about buying or selling or just the area in general, I'm happy to help. Feel free to reach out. Thanks.